I'm Doug.
I'm Savannah.
Welcome to S&D Music Reviews. So, extra special episode this week.
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
Yesterday was Mother's Day, so thank you to all you mothers out there and all you real mothers out there. Keep on keeping on.
Moms.
In honor of all the moms and the amazing stuff that y'all do, we have a couple different topics that we'd like to talk about inspired by this holiday.
Very exciting holiday.
Oh, the best holiday.
Especially because it means that my birthday's within the next 2 weeks. I'm just saying.
It's a pretty selfish point of view.
I'm sorry, but it just does. So
That's all right. Hey, it's fine. It's
birthdays are exciting.
Can be.
Yeah.
So, good pause. Good awkward pause. So, let's talk about first topic of conversation this week. Songs about moms, right? Can you think of any songs that you like that you might want to recommend to people about moms?
Of course. I got one very good one, which I am very much into right now. Off of the White Album, Julia. Julia is a great song. Slow, kind of depressing. I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of depressing, but it's still really good. And
Depressing can be good.
Yeah.
Art that makes you feel is good, whether that feeling is sad or happy or whatever. Art's intent is to feel, so I'm with you.
You got any?
Of course, the classic Tupac, Dear Mama, named after Tupac's own legendary mother, who was a member of the Black Panther Party.
Really?
Yeah, just some amazing stuff. We can
Fun
learn
facts you learned here in S&D's music review.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fascinating, and just a really great statement to his mom, who clearly went through a lot in her life, and he really puts it out there. And then one other Mother's Day song I'll recommend is My Mother and I by Lucy Dacus, who is, it's not my favorite song of hers, certainly, but she's an artist that I got into like last fall, and I think she's amazing, and any excuse to get into her catalog I think is worth it. Do you have another Mother's Day song or no?
I only came up with one.
Okay, the other thing I did find out in doing my research for this episode is that Meghan Trainor has a Mother's Day song, and there's an interview with the BBC, which I think everyone should read, because she is insane, and she is crazy. And she talks about how she brags about how she came up with this idea of writing a song that was a Mother's Day card. It was $1 million idea. I mean, talking about like taking the art away from music completely and just completely investing in the capitalism of it, of just like brushing. And she said she wrote the chorus while she continued to brush her teeth. Like, that's how little thought she put into this thing. But otherwise, the whole article is fantastic too, because she talks about how genius all about the bass is, and it's absolutely perfect, and nothing should ever change about it. It's just like the level of pretension is something that, like, yes, honestly is to be admired, but just also hilarious. I wish I had that kind of self-confidence in the things I did.
Yeah, I did a jazz dance when I was younger to one of her songs, and like, it just like...
Oh gosh, that song.
It
was a wonderful dance.
It was.
You were incredible.
I was 8.
Yeah, what was the song?
It was called Dear Future Husband. It's...
Dear Future Jesus. Just the title. Get out of here. Anywho's. So, now we're going to get to our album of the week. Album of the week. Boom!
Just like put in like Spider-Man. And then
album of the week.
And then it's just like webs spelling out what the album is.
Are we doing editing live?
No.
We talk about the editing live?
I mean, we can.
Well, we just did.
I'm going to keep that part
in. Don't take it out. So, album of this week inspired again by our holiday, Mother's Day. So, your mother, my wife, is, I deserve that, is a huge fan of this artist, and this is
huge.
One of her favorite albums from him.
I think this is your favorite album from him.
Well, it's this or Turnstiles. Spoiler alert. I guess the spoiler alert's in the title anyway. but title of the episode. But what do we got, Savannah?
We got Stranger by Billy Joel.
The Stranger. So Savannah, what do you think? You got any thoughts on The Stranger?
I like this album a lot. Billy Joel was the first concert that I ever went to, and it was really fun because at the time, I mean, I still really like his music, but at the time, like, I really, really liked his music. And one of my favorite songs by him is on here, so yeah.
Oh, I suppose we'll get to that in the highs and lows.
Spoils.
All right, won't get there. Yeah, I mean, this
episode's very cringy, you kids out there.
Cringe away, baby. I'll say Billy Joel is one of those artists that when I was a kid growing up, I dug Billy Joel. I was into the music. My parents listened to him a lot, and it was something I really got into. And as I reached adulthood, I get much less interested by his music. I think as talented of a pianist as he is, stop it, pianist. I can keep saying it till you don't laugh. Pianist. As wonderful of a pianist as he is, that one just sounded like penis.
I need to take that out.
It's okay. But so, as great of a musician as he is, I'll say,
Oh my God.
you know, a lot of his songs just ring hollow to me as I get older. And plus, I found his performances live aren't as great as some of the other artists that I've seen. Not that I've seen a ton.
I mean, like, I think that his concert, I feel like it's different because it was the first concert that I ever went to, so I have a different point of view on it. Because, like, I just
For
thought
sure.
it was kind of, like, crazy. Like, when I first went in, we saw it at English, please. I saw it at Wrigley Field, and the week before I went to a Cubs game with my grandpa.
Privilege.
And we were like in the same like area or whatever, but like at the game there was like not that many people by us, and then we were at the concert and I'm like just surrounded by people, and it was like so weird. I'm like, why are there so many people here? And like I was only like 9, so I thought that it was all so weird that like there were just thousands and thousands of people just super close to like this artist, and they were all just crammed together singing Piano Man.
Yeah, but now you get it. Now you're hooked. And the thing is, this album, so many hits on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you run off. I mean, particularly talk about side A, moving out,
Yeah.
The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, Seeds from an Italian Restaurant. Those are staples.
Scenes from an
Those are
Italian
every
Restaurant
show.
is probably Mom's second favorite song ever created.
What's number one?
Into the Mystic by like that one. I
Yeah,
forget
it's tough.
what's his
It's Van
name.
Morrison.
She like
The Irishman.
obsessed with that song.
Yeah, so I mean, this is I gotta say, the first 6 songs on here.
Are pretty good.
Seven songs in a row on an album is like, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like all of them, but they're all like songs you would know. They're all.
Yeah.
I mean, his hit producing skills are just through the roof on this, and you got to give him some respect for that.
Excuse me.
Do
Sorry.
you want to jump into our next section?
What section is that?
Talking about highs and lows. Highs, lows, highs, lows, lows, highs, lows.
This episode is very cringy.
Oh, super cringy. That's how I live, Savannah. Cringe as heck.
You can't say the other word. You only can say heck, Dad.
I know, I'm trying to be kid friendly here.
I mean, you did talk about pianists for a second.
He is a pianist.
Anyway,
Anyways, do you want to go or you want me to go?
you can go. 'Cause I
I'll
normally
talk
start off.
about the highs. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. So
Sorry.
big, long, like drawn out storytelling. I mean, this is, I feel like, Billy Joel at his corny best, where it's just like fun, sing-songy, everybody's jiving. Also, like nostalgically, like again, this is one of your mother's favorite songs in the world, and so like when we were getting together, we listened to it a lot. I mean, we still listen to it a lot because she just plays the same songs over and over. But so we hear it a lot, but it makes her so happy, and then therefore obviously it makes me so happy. But then just like stripping that aspect of it away, it really is a fantastic pop song that I love. And the other one is A Stranger. A Stranger's cool, funky, like, you know, got some swing to it, got some thickness in it.
The whole time you've been talking, I've had that like do 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 do, like the part at the beginning. I've had that part.
Oh, the piano, the piano intro.
I've had that stuck in my head the whole time.
It's such a hook, and it just grabs you right away. It's like just pulls you right in.
Yeah.
So what are your highs?
My highs. Sorry. I'm gonna start off with my second favorite off this album, which is Vienna. I really like Vienna. I think that he performed it at his concert. Yeah, he did. And I remember it being really cool because I mean, my mom has been to so many of his concerts, but like I think that she was really excited that I was there. So, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, which is not my number one, but that song in Vienna, like we really had, me and my mom had a lot of fun. No.
What? You and your mom had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun at listening to the song live. So, and then yeah.
What's number one?
Getting there. You guys will have to wait for the next episode of no, just kidding.
Peace.
My number one is The Stranger as well. I mean, I think I kind of spoiled that when I said that I've had that stuck in my head. But I don't know why, just kind of like how my dad said, that part at the beginning just kind of like is, I don't know, it's really cool, and it kind of brings you into it. And like this is kind of like my runner-up for number one and in being in my highs and lows, is Moving Out. Like right after Moving Out, you just go into The Stranger, and like I feel like the songs are so different, but like so similar at the same time. It's weird to go from like that song to that song. Excuse me. So like just going back and forth. It's weird, but in a good way, how they're like put together. Excuse me, sorry.
No problem. So, lows?
Yes.
Do you have any?
Yes.
Where do you want me to go?
I mean, I think we have the same two lows.
Ooh.
This will be a first on S&D's music review. A first.
I don't think you know what my lows are. I know one of them you'll disagree. So what are your lows? Let's go.
My lows are the two at the two last songs of the album. I don't know why, just when I think of this album, I don't really particularly think of Get It Right the First Time and Everybody Has a Dream. I don't know why.
Well, it's why there's so many like hits.
Yeah, like
and
you
then
were
it
saying,
gets to the end.
and then it's just like I didn't really even know these songs really, like until like I kind of listened to the album to its like the whole thing. Like I knew the first 7 songs, and then I listened to it fully. I'm like, oh wow, there's 2 other songs left on here. So, yeah.
Oh,
I
so
just kind of forgot.
we do not have the same 2 bottoms.
What?
So I agree with you. I'm unfamiliar with those songs, but then when I listen to them, I'm like, okay, they got some flavor. They got some fun, some funk into them. Everybody Has a Dream, maybe a little bit corny for my taste. What I dislike, number 2, Only the Good Die Young. Creepy song about a gentleman trying to convince a woman to give up something she is not quite ready to give up. And it's done in this joyful, playful manner that a bunch of old-timers would say, I'm just being too woke. But it's creepy, and get out of here with that. So you can call me woke all you want. I don't take that as an insult. Just the idea of like convincing a woman to give up her virginity because, hey, only the good die young is pretty pathetic in my mind.
This is a controversial episode of S&D Music Review.
It
should be aired on TLC for a new reality show. S&D Music Review discusses how Billy Joel is a terrible person.
I don't think Billy Joel is a terrible person. I just think maybe the way that his music, I just think in this song he wasn't quite. It was a different time, and being a different time doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
The other thing, my other bottom of this is what you'll probably be surprised about. No. So Only the Good Die Young is.
But that's the one I wasn't supposed to be surprised with?
No. You'll be surprised at my number one bottom of this, and it's by a lot, is not the song Moving Out, but each time they do that, I hate it so much. Heart attack. I don't know why, but it's like it is a song, and all of a sudden I hear him go Cadillac, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? And
I did not know that.
It drives me wild.
I'm noting that now.
It's the kind of thing that is so randomly stupid in a song, and is such a purposeful choice of something so stupid that it takes it out. It's like Moving Out, you know, and you're kind of with it, and you're like, what is happening right now? And it drives me bonkers. I hate it. But the rest of the song is okay if you can get past that.
Yeah. So before we end the video, my mom just thought that so she didn't really want to be on camera, but she thought since she knew that we were going to be reviewing this, she just wanted to told us to. So bossy. No, just kidding.
Much love to my wife Nicole. I love you, baby.
And here is a picture. I'll put it in of us at the Billy Joel concert a couple years ago. My aunt's in the picture as well. And I just thought I would put that in. My mom wanted me to put that in. And happy late Mother's Day, Danny.
Happy late Mother's Day. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
See y'all.